Hey, how's it going? Oh yes, it's your favorite spooky boy Jake here, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you. Sorry, I'm just looking at the viewfinder because I'm kind of obsessed with this look today. So I'm going to be showing you everything that I used to get this look, and also how I used all these things. And on top of that, there'll also be links in the description linking you to all the products that I've used today in this video. This is actually one of my favorite looks that I've done so far. I love it. Roll the clip. Oh, it's my face. It's my human face. So I put in my contacts before I do any of the foundation or anything, because I'll just cry off all of my foundation. It always happens. So these are the products I use to cover my skin, make me look less organic. And I take this tiny little brush and stick it up my... No, I paint over my mustache because it shines through everything. You ladies won't have to worry about that. Well, f*** you too, buddy. You ladies won't have to worry about this, but you guys might have to do this. And then you just bukkake yourself with the just all over, just everywhere with the bukkake with the foundation. And then you dab it in like a good little girl. Yeah, there you go. And fast forward, and we're done foundation. And then Urban Decay. I use this because I have oily eyelids, which means one, gross, and B, eyeshadow just melts off during the day. Bit of powder, and then some Venus Des, Venus Des, and then we actually use the one called Venus, and then you just want to apply that to the crease of your eyelid, or you can just do the whole thing. It doesn't really matter. And then take a flat brush. You don't have to do this. You can use the normal brush, but then I just sort of apply it to the bottom lip and get a blending brush, and then blend it all out so it doesn't look so crap. Because that's what you don't want. You don't want it to look crap. That's why you're watching this video. You're looking good. It looks so good. And then you get the brush with the Morphe palette. This one. And then on your lid, you just paint blank. You just go crazy. Don't go too crazy, and you attract pussy. Look at that. And then angle brush just to get into the corner of the eye. This is just the way I do things. I've seen people do it differently. Again, blending brush, and then blend the two colors together. And look at that. They meet in the middle. It looks all super good. Oh. And then you do the other side, which is a pain in the ass. Contrary to what this says, this is not better than sex. If this mascara is better than sex, I have news for you. You are doing sex wrong. So you apply that to your lashes. I like to go pretty heavy with it because I'm a basic bitch and I just overdo everything. And then this is a Kylie Jenner black lip. It has all sorts of logos and stuff all over it, but you can't read any of it because it's all in black. And then you just sort of paint it on. Like you're in Picasso, or did he paint? I don't know. So here we go. This is where the magic happens. You get the flat brush, like a stiff brush, and you get black eyeshadow, and you just sort of just paint along the outside the lip line, and just keep blending outwards until you have the look that you want. Honestly, in this video, I didn't do it as well as I have done it, or as well as I would have wanted to do it. Anyway, so let's just do the neck. Because let's just get more black in there. Let's just get more black. That's just how I feel today. Just get more black. So you get the sponge, you get the SNAZAROO stuff, which is a stupid name, and then you just paint it all over your neck. Not entirely sure why we do this, but we do know that it looks super cool. Angled brush, and inspiration struck, and I was just like, do you know what? Do you know what? My lips need some spikes. Yeah. I'ma just paint some spikes on there. And then I did one of the top two. You could have asked me at the time, hey Jake, what are you doing, bud? And I would have been like, I don't even know. And then there you go, you look super cool and badass now, and do a little bit of a pose, and oh, black tooth paint. It's, yeah, beautiful smile. Weird stuff, you have to dry your teeth and then paint it on, and it is just like painting your nails, but in your mouth. But in your mouth. It's like painting it. Yeah, that looks super badass. There we go. Yeah, beautiful, less beautiful smile. And then you take this stuff, and then you flick it off, and then you put it in your mouth. But the thing is that I did not use enough of this stuff. I was always very conservative with how much of it I used. Oh man, I'm wet now. That is the makeup tutorial. So you're probably wondering, or not. Why did I not use the liquid latex this time? Well, let me explain. I will be using the liquid latex again. There are pros and cons to both the paint and also the liquid latex. The pros of the liquid latex, it doesn't come off when I sweat, and it looks super cool. The cons of the liquid latex is it takes a while to put on, it's really gross and messy, and it takes a long time. Did I mention it takes a long time? So for the casual laid back days where I don't feel like dousing myself in an industrial chemical, I think I might just go for the paint. It has roughly the same effect. Unfortunately, this does rub off though. Not very much, but it rubs off. Do you know what? I haven't vlogged while looking like this yet. It's not from like trepidation or anything. I'm not afraid to go out and vlog like this. It's just you'll probably notice that a lot of people aren't going out and vlogging around this time because it's just cold and wet and dark all the time. And there's a very small window where you can actually like do a vlog. Also, I don't really need to go out and do anything. Do you know what though? I do need to go out to the rehearsal space. I still have vocals to do, but that video will be going up on the music channel, the Munro Metal channel. There is a link to that on my page, and also at the end of this video, go check out my music channel. There's actually a new video going up this week where me and Robbie play guitars, and we have a really sweet time as someone else videoed it for us. Also, can I just say thank you to all of the really positive messages that I had on the last video, the liquid latex video, because you guys made me feel really, really confident about the old meat sack here, because I could only really see this through the viewfinder, and I didn't think I looked too good. But when I watched through the video, I looked actually pretty decent. I probably look better than usual today because today was a push day, which is chest, shoulders, and triceps. Which, if you work those out and you get a pump going, you look jacked. It's kind of like my favorite day. I'm thinking this look for the music video that's coming up, maybe one of them at least, maybe some videos. I'm not entirely sure, but definitely with the liquid latex instead of the paint. I definitely prefer the look of the liquid latex over the paint. So in case you guys didn't know, I have a Twitter. Well, do you know, fuck it, it's right here. There's my Twitter. Is that too dark? Should I brighten that? Is it too late to brighten this video? Maybe that's okay? That's better, that's better. So for those of you who didn't know, I have a Twitter, it's right here. There's also a link in the description, there always has been, I think. The reason why this video exists is because I did a quick poll on Twitter as to what video you guys wanted first out of 4. Because at the moment, I am working on this one, right now. It's done now when you're watching this, but as of right now I'm working on it. Vlogging, obviously, I need to get another vlog up. My workout regime, as in like what I do in a week, and also what I eat in a week. But I am a little bit worried about doing the eating one, because eating is so subjective, and I'm worried that people who are not within the body stats to eat what I eat, start eating what I eat, and it won't be enough for them, or it will be too much for them, and it'll affect their diet. So whenever I do my eating video, I'm going to make sure that you guys know that there is a food and calorie calculator in the description so you can find out your own macros to hit in a day. What are macros? What are macros? It's just macronutrients. There's 3 to be exact. Protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Now, the protein one is easy. Protein's protein. There's only one type of protein, as far as I'm aware. But carbohydrates and fat are a little bit more complicated. There's more things to go into it. Like, there are carbohydrates in a donut, but there's also carbohydrates in brown rice. But you can imagine that the carbohydrates that you find in brown rice are a lot better than the carbohydrates that you'll find in a donut. Carbohydrates. 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 But I will, however, show you how I prepare my meals, how I make sure I'm always eating right, and how I'm always eating at the right time. And this might actually surprise you, but I'm actually gaining weight. Not in the fat sense, I'm actually gaining muscle back. So I'm putting on pounds of lean muscle rather than gaining fat. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew I was going to reach a certain level, certain weight, and then I was just gonna go straight. It was gonna increase a little. It's easier to lose and burn fat and get lighter from burning fat than it is to get heavier from gaining muscle. It's harder to gain muscle than it is to lose fat. So no one should be worried about getting too bulky. Seriously, guys, there is a myriad of solid plans that are out there to make people lose fat, and it's so easy as long as you're committed to it. But putting on muscle, that's a whole different story. Also, thank you so much to everyone who tuned in for the 24-hour stream. Was the 24-hour stream successful? Abso-fucking-lutely. We managed to raise over half of the money needed for the myriad of music videos that we have coming up, and I managed to complete the full 24 hours. I think it was like 24 hours and 10 minutes I managed to stream for. In fact, I was so happy that I managed to achieve the 24 hours that I almost didn't want to stop. So thank you everyone for tuning in to this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you would like to see in the future. I had a disgustingly creepy day today because I made it a disgustingly creepy day. and I loved it. See you guys in the next video.